Hey, I got some big news for everybody. There's some things, that have been happening in the world and in our country, and we got some big problems, and none of them have to do with the right or the left or the Republicans or the Democrats. None of them have to do with taxes. None of them have to do with healthcare. None of them have to do with the Green New Deal. None of them have to do with anything like that. So the biggest problem that I've seen in the last, year, 2, 3, over everything that everybody's fighting about are relationships. I've seen daughters stop talking to fathers. I've seen sons stop talking to their fathers. I've seen brothers not talk to sisters. I've seen aunts and uncles not talk to their nieces and nephews. And it's all over who's right and who's left, who's blue and who's red. So for a 4-year term, all these relationships are gone. They need to be mended. There's some major disaster going on out there right now, and it has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with judgment. It has to do with choosing a side and blaming the other person for being on the wrong side, and then calling them evil. Okay, that's not the way to grow the planet. It's not the way to grow the world. I wanted to just let everybody know that if you let this race split you, divide you, turn your love into hate over a race for a seat in the White House, guess what? Tomorrow, on January 22nd, when Biden gets sworn in, guess what you're going to do the next day? The same thing you're doing right now. And hopefully you've got the courage to mend the judgmental, disappointment in the people around you for choosing a side. Just because people are on one side or the other, it doesn't make them a bad person. But I've seen husbands and wives battling, and some separated for this. There's no reason for it. The politics should never come into a relationship and destroy it. So I'm going to say a little prayer for everybody out there that has some problems with people in their family or neighbors or anything like that. Be peace, find peace. Go make it work. Bake some cookies, deliver them. Give a hug with a mask on. And I just wanted to share this with everybody because the damage is not in politics. The damage is not in whether you're right or left. The damage is in the families and the homes between siblings and grandparents and their kids and their nieces and nephews. This has all got to stop. And there's only one way, and that's love. Got it? All right, now let's go make it happen.